right, this is Simon Leung back with G Live Show. Hopefully you are doing well and that you are having a great day. For all of our friends who are in the US, a happy Memorial Day to you, a happy long weekend. But of course, if you are in the US, then probably you are not joining us live right now, simply because it's either very, very early in the morning for you right now, or perhaps it's actually in the middle of the night. So sleep in. Okay, you deserve it. You worked very, very hard, and the last few weeks have been tremendously productive. And so you deserve to get a little bit more rest. And so for all of you who are here with us, either right now or on the replay, do let us know so that we can say hi to you appropriately. Now, for me, of course, right now, I am no longer in the US. And so for me, I think whether it is a weekend or whether it is, a national holiday in any country, for me, just like what I said in my live show yesterday on my own channel, if you follow me there, basically every day is the same. Every day is another day for me to be productive. Every day I will spend at least a little bit of time working, either part of the day or the entire day. It actually doesn't really make a difference to me, because if there's things to be done, then of course we want to make sure that we actually do all of them. And of course, whenever possible, we do want to make sure that we spend some quality time with the family. For me, right here in Malaysia, today is the last day, once again, before we go back into supposed full-blown lockdown. And it feels like this lockdown thing has never really gone away since March of 2020 right here in Malaysia. But of course, they have the advanced version and they have the light version. And tomorrow, supposedly, they call it FMCO, which stands for Full Movement Control Order, which means that, hey, just like previously, we're not able to go out. We can't cross states. There's so many things that are restricted, but it is what it is. All right. So with all of that, of course, we want to make sure that we can do as many meaningful things as possible, because I honestly believe that right here inside of our community, as long as you have the right positive attitude, you're not somebody who likes to complain, you like to be productive, you like to resolve problems, then yes, every day is the same. We're not going to take any excuses to not work and not be productive or anything else, because that is just the life of an entrepreneur. And of course, if it weren't for Groove, if it weren't for all the different things that have been made available to us over the last year plus, then many of us would be in different positions right now. So definitely huge appreciation goes back to Groove, the founders, and everyone who is a big part of this community. And so the only real big difference is that for those who are, taking the day off, then maybe we'll just spend the day, today without talking to my partners who are in the US or anything else. But regardless, for those of you who are here, either hashtag live or hashtag on the replay, I do want to make sure that you know that you are at the right place and at the right time, because I actually have a very special training for you. Is that okay? For me, I actually want to share with you something very special on the topic of affiliate marketing. And just out of curiosity, are you interested in learning more about affiliate marketing? Can I share with you more? Or maybe, do you want more? If you do, please comment the word more inside of the comments field, wherever it is that you might be joining us, either on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or wherever else that we happen to be. Of course, we welcome any single one of your comments. So once again, as always, if you're watching us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're watching us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Let me know where you're coming from and let me know whether or not you want some more. And of course, we have a Facebook user who is saying more. Very cool. Now, what I want to do right now is I'm going to turn on the banners at the bottom of this video, and somewhere probably at the end of the banner itself, you may or may not see an authorization link, which I invite you, Facebook user, and anybody else who might be joining us for the very first time. If you go to the actual link, grooveover.to/authorize, we want to invite you to actually go there and, of course, authorize Facebook to show its name, to show your name, in fact, on StreamYard, but to show its what is it, credentials or whatever, so that we can actually see who you are, just like how Mr. Nicholas, who was our very special guest over the weekend, talking about TikTok marketing and TikTok secrets. If you somehow missed it, also check the ticker or either above or below this video in the description, depending on when and where you might be watching us. And definitely watch that session again if you already watched it, because Mr. Nicholas for over an hour shared with us some really awesome content. But yes, Facebook user and all the Facebook users out there, if you just authorize Facebook to show you on StreamYard, then of course we'll be able to see your name as well as your profile picture. We also have Alexandru saying more, another Facebook user saying hashtag live, another Facebook user saying more as well. Nicholas is saying hashtag more training is always a bonus. We also have another friend join us from YouTube saying hashtag live and more. We have Roger join us hashtag live from Kenya. We truly are a global community. Another Facebook friend saying watching us live here directly from London as well. We also have Michelle Williams join us hashtag live. And then Nicholas is saying no matter what you know, you can always learn from others. And I absolutely agree. We got Daniel join us hashtag live from Nigeria. And another Facebook user saying hello hashtag live from the UK. So yes, we absolutely do have a global community, and we are always proud to come up here and say hi to you. We love the engagement. Keep them coming. Let us know what else it is that we can provide to you. But for me, right here today, my plan, just for me, is that I want to give you some additional value. Is that okay? I hope so, because if it is okay with you, then you are at the right place and at the right time. Just moments ago, I mentioned and I showed you, Mr. Nicholas, who, by the way, I guess StreamYard is working for you now, because I can see you and I see that you're on Facebook. So congratulations for getting that figured out. But over the weekend, Mr. Nicholas, of course, as we mentioned, we talked about TikTok video marketing. Watch that replay if you somehow missed it, because once again, for over an hour, there was just a ton of really valuable nuggets that if you want to learn more about how you can promote Groove as an affiliate, how you can promote the upcoming launch event and the Groove expansion projects, and so much more, your regular affiliate links, there is so much content and value that was shared that I believe, as long as you follow those instructions, as I mentioned, Mr. Nicholas is our top affiliate for the Groove expansion project right here, right now. So definitely, if you follow exactly what he's been teaching you, then you will also get some results as well. But today, what I want to, of course, stress is that for that particular training, the feedback has been very positive and lots of appreciation that I was able to see also in the comments, whether it was live or on the replay. So congratulations, Nicholas, once again. And of course, if you want to hear more from Nicholas and learn more strategies from him as well, let us know inside the comments so that we can twist his arm and invite him back to share more with us. Now, today, we do have more affiliate marketing training for you, simply because the affiliate marketing topic seems to be so popular amongst many of our Groovesters that we want to continue to get the ball rolling, hit the iron, right? Or strike while the iron is still hot, as they say. And of course, while today we are celebrating, at least in the US, a national holiday, we want to make sure that we maximize as much time as possible, because it is the beginning of the week, holiday or not, long weekend or not, it is the beginning of yet another brand new week. And so we want to make sure that you're getting off at the right foot. Now, here's the thing, right? Because there's many different ways, of course, to promote affiliate marketing. There's many different ways for us to do many different types of promotions, simply because with Groove, the founders, the co-founders, the owners, they are all veterans in the internet marketing space. They've been doing it for over a decade and a half. And so with everything that they do, with every launch that actually happens, we know exactly what needs to be done in order for us to maximize these types of results. And so what I want to share with you here today is that the good news for all of us is that we are all a big part of a global active community where every once in a while, Groove, they will have a launch. And that's because as veterans in the internet marketing space, we know that by having launches, this is a great way for us to increase that exposure, increase sales for you as affiliates. And it's just going to be a win-win-win situation all along. The first win, of course, to the company. The second win is to you as the affiliate. The third win is to our new customers, the people whom you refer, because time and time again, we get to provide more value to brand new people that we get to invite back right here into this community. Okay, so with all of that, yes, Groove, we do have launches from time to time, or maybe we even launch not just the product itself, but we also launch events. For example, for those of you who have been around ever since October, at least, of last year, you may remember a 2-week GrooveAthon live event where we were on for 14 days straight, right? Absolutely crazy. And so that in itself was not only a product launch, but it was also an event all at the same time. And then in the subsequent weeks that followed, you may remember we also have these various State of the Groovians, right? You may remember that we have the magazine launch. You may remember that we have the Fast Start Marketing Lab, not just only as a part of the magazine launch, but maybe multiple times after that as well. You may remember the No BS webinar. You may remember the March Madness and everything else that we've been doing along those lines, right? And so every time that we have one of these really cool launches, it's also another great opportunity for us as Groovesters, fellow members of the community, to be able to spread the word once again, because the Groove team does a really good job sharing with us all the different swipe files and emails and things like that that we can do. And so today, I also want to share with you another strategy that you can use that's outside of the regular promo tools. Now, of course, launches like that, they don't happen all the time. In fact, if we're lucky, maybe every few weeks or every couple of months, we might have another brand new opportunity to do something unique, right? To be able to promote and launch something so that we can actually make our mark in a very unique and arbitrary way, right? And so the good news, though, is that whenever these launches do happen, you can use a very special strategy. A very special strategy that for the longest time, I personally have been using for a variety of my various businesses. And that's because, I do a lot of offline events, or I did a lot of offline events before this whole past year all happened. But even after we went online, we also continue to do live virtual events. We did webinars. We continue to do a lot of live streams and whatever else. And so with all of that, I want to introduce you to a very unique strategy that I feel is very underutilized. And because I also know, even though we have 500,000 approaching active users right here inside of the Groove community, I also know that only a very small fraction are watching these videos, and even smaller fraction is even interested in learning and interested in these trainings, and even smaller fraction is even subscribed to us or like us on our social media pages or inside of our community groups. And so with the small fraction of people who are actually watching this right now, even smaller amounts will even take action in the first place. So I'm not afraid by any means of diluting this information, because I know that only a small percentage is even going to take action in the first place. So if you're watching right here, right now, congratulations. I hope that you're not just a statistics. You're not just another number. Prove yourself to be an action taker. But more importantly, right after you take action, inspire others, lead by example, and tell us inside of the comments of this particular video that you're watching right now, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's somewhere else, and comment right where you're watching us right now. After you've taken action, come back over here and share with us your results. Share with us your progress. Share with us that you're actually taking action, because that is what keeps us going. We can go on all day to teach you, to educate you, to train you, to motivate you, to inspire you. But if push comes to shove, we do a whole bunch of training, and at the end of the day, months later, weeks later, a year later, nobody's doing anything. Well, we can motivate you all that we can, but you also need to motivate us, right? As trainers, as coaches, as mentors, we also need to be motivated because we need to know that you're actually taking action on the things that we're sharing with you. So do us a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, spread the inspiration, okay? Be a motivator, lead by example, and make sure that you take massive action on everything that we are sharing with you. So yes, along the lines of saying hi and everything else, and the corner of my eye, I keep seeing all these different comments that are coming in. So I'm just gonna really quickly highlight just a few of you because all of you are saying hello and we appreciate you and we want to say hi to you. Yes, the training was awesome, says Daniel. Nicholas is the man. And of course, we got Naveen saying hello multiple times, #live, and Richard is saying hello. So is Johnson. We have many friends who are saying hello again and again and again. Finally, we got Nicholas saying with GrooveAsia TikTok account, which is just over 48 hours old. We now have 3 videos, 624 views, and 150 followers. Very awesome. So just once again, proving that our strategies absolutely work. And if they don't work, we're obviously not going to waste our time or yours to be sharing any of that with you. So of course, we want to make sure that you take massive action here as well. All right, so with that, yes, let's get into what I want to share with you here today. Just as what Mr. Nicholas was just talking about moments ago, right? He was talking about the Groove Expansion Project. If you somehow missed our training over the weekend, we basically showed you in real time uploading a brand new video into our brand new TikTok account. And as you can see, just some strategies and results that has already been shared by Mr. Nicholas himself. But today, going off on the exact same strategies, going back on the exact same opportunity, the exact same model, I want to share with you how you can actually promote Groove whenever we have launches, whenever we have events such as the one that is coming up, okay? How you can leverage on Facebook events, on social media to maximize your results as well. So let's go ahead and share the screen if you haven't already. Okay, I want to invite you to go to this page over here, which is grooveasia.cm. Okay, once again, you will be able to find this page at grooveasia.cm if you haven't already. Okay, I invite you to read up more about this. If you check out the tickers below this video or the description above or below this video, depending on when and where you're watching us right now, you will find many different links from more information to FAQ to our YouTube channel to more video content and pretty much everything that you would want to know about the GrooveAsia grand opening. And so the purpose of me sharing this with you is that with this particular very cool brand new Groove expansion happening, maybe you can see this. It looks like you can right up here. Okay, it says announcement, join GrooveAsia for free and attend our live virtual launch event right here, right smack in the middle of the page. If you go there right now, you can see your exclusive invitation to the official launch event, which, by the way, once you click on this button right here, you will be redirected to learn more about the actual launch event itself, which is scheduled to be happening in just 2 weeks from now. Okay, the 12th and 13th of June is only going to happen one time because we can only launch this one time, right? And it's going to be an unprecedented 36-hour straight global revolution. Now, I'm not going to go all into detail about the actual event right here, right now. I invite you once again to, go back to our YouTube channels or go back and connect with us in our private community, because you will be able to learn a lot more about what all of this is actually about. Okay, come to this page. You'll see that this event is happening less than 2 weeks from now. In fact, just 11 days and 12 hours away. If this is your first time here, okay, watch this video. You will be briefed on exactly what everything is about. But basically, okay, what I want to inspire you to do and motivate you to do, okay, is not just discipline yourself to come here and learn all about this actual event, see who you will actually be able to meet, including William Hung, who is our celebrity guest, as well as, of course, our co-founders of Groove, and a lot of experts whom you will be able to meet during this 2-day live event itself, 36 hours straight. But basically, my point is that today we're talking about affiliate marketing, right? Not only am I inviting you to be a part of GrooveAsia.cm, not only am I inviting you to register yourself to join us for this 36-hour straight global revolution event, right? I'm also inviting you actually to promote this event as well. Because what happens when you promote this particular event is all you're doing is you're going to be sharing value, right? In fact, if you go to, and I'll type this in for you right here, right now, you'll be able to, of course, see a lot of videos previously and more information about this as well. If you simply go to GrooveAsia.cm/JV, what you're going to see is this page right here. Once again, if you're here for the very first time, make sure that you read up on this page, watch this video if you haven't already. But basically, there are plenty of promotional tools that are already available for you. If you want to go ahead and promote the launch event, all of the promotional tools are already made available to you. And the only way that you're going to be able to find this is if you go to grooveasia.cm/JV, not GrooveJV, not whatever it is that you go to your inside of your account or whatever else. Make sure that you follow the instructions, the guidelines closely, go to the right page. Otherwise, don't come back and ask me why you cannot find your affiliate link, okay? Make sure that once again, you see the link, right on the page right now, grooveasia.cm/JV. Once you're there and you click on links, you will be able to see that the GrooveAsia launch event, your affiliate link is right here as well, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're a member of Groove.cm already. It doesn't matter if you're a platinum account holder or not. It doesn't matter where you're from and where you're not from, what languages you speak or don't speak. Go to grooveasia.cm/JV, and this applies to all of you, okay? Once you're there, click on the links, and you should be able to find your GrooveAsia launch event affiliate URL. But for this particular training, okay, I want to show you a unique way that you can actually promote this particular event that would actually be unique only to you and probably most effective for you as well. So don't worry about the competition. Don't worry about the fact that we got dozens of people who are joining us live right now. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the subsequent hundreds of people who will be watching this on the replay, because this strategy will be unique to you. Of course, I mentioned it a little bit earlier. What we're talking about here today is, of course, the use of Facebook events. Now, if you haven't already, okay, I invite you to come to this page right here, right now. And I'll type this in for you, facebook.com/GrooveAsiaCM. Okay, and the reason why I want to invite you to come to this particular page is not just that I want you to like the page. Yes, I want you to do that because this is your way of connecting with us, also being a part of our community and everything else. However, once you come to this page, of course, your view is going to be slightly different than mine, because over here you'll see that because I am the admin for this particular page, I will have all of these different things. I'll have updates and manage the shop and events and all these different things. For me, if I want to click on events, that's where I'm actually going to be seeing some stuff. But the moment that you go to facebook.com/GrooveAsiaCM, okay, you're probably going to see a page that looks something like this. All right, you're going to see a page that looks something like this. So when you scroll down and you take a look at some of the content that we have over here, then you can learn more about all the cool things that we're doing. However, what I want you to look for, okay, is maybe it would be different for you and your view, but what I want you to look for, right at the top over here, you will see certain different types of tabs, right? You'll see home, services, reviews, shop. And by the way, if you would be so kind as to leave us a review, we have not had any reviews yet because we haven't asked for any, but leave us a positive 5-star review with a nice comment. We would truly, truly appreciate it. And of course, we'll be able to see who you are. And so you will ultimately become our leaders and superstars. But regardless, going back to the point of what we're doing today, right? I want you to click on more if you need to. Thank you, Ruth. We can see you that you have just liked GrooveAsia.cm just a few seconds ago, but go and select, okay, where it says events. Go and select where it says events. Right here on the page, you'll be able to see that this is where I see events, right? So what you want to do is you want to select events. Once you select events, you're going to see the one and only events that we actually have right here within the GrooveAsia.cm Facebook page. Okay, it should say something like GrooveAsia.cm launch events, 36-hour internet marketing virtual summit. What I want to invite you to do is to go over there and click on the actual event itself. Of course, I invite you, if you want to click on join event. You can do whatever it is that you want. We want to make sure that as many of you click on join event as possible so that we can actually get the numbers. It's the Facebook algorithm. The more people that we have joining and going and things like that, the more people will eventually be able to reach. But notwithstanding, okay, the reason why I want to invite you to come here is not just because I want you to join an event. I want you to actually model what I did. Let me say that one more time. I want you to come here so that you can model what it is that we just did. If you want, I give you permission, okay, to use this particular cover photo, okay? I give you permission if you are using this, okay, to promote GrooveAsia launch events as an affiliate by creating your very own Facebook event. Okay, I give you permission to use this particular image. I give you permission. Okay, if you scroll down and you click on see more, all right, I give you permission to copy and paste this entire snippet of text right here so that you don't actually have to write any of it if you don't want to. Okay, you can simply copy and paste. We want to make it as easy for you as possible. All right, and I'll walk you through some simple step-by-step things on how you can actually create this event yourself later on. But just so that you know, right after you've actually created the event itself, why did I say earlier that this is unique only to you, right? Because once you've actually created the event, whether you are using your page, as you can see here, okay, or whether you're using your own unique individual profile, the really cool thing is that if you're using your page and you click on the invite button, you actually are given the option to invite everybody who have liked your page. Okay, so with that, that is a very cool way because it's unique to you. It's a page that you own. Nobody else has that actual list of people. So you will actually be reaching out directly to the people who like that page. Okay, as you can see now, because I've just selected my personal profile. Now, if I click on the invite button, okay, what I'm gonna see, and by the way, once you are here and you see this view, do me a favor and click on going. Okay, once you click on going, then this will now be blacked out. And of course, now it'll say going. Okay, so with that, once you're here, once you've actually created this actual page yourself, okay, click on invite. And now you will have a couple different options for you to invite brand new people. Over here, you'll see that you have for each account the option to invite up to 500 people, okay, 500 people of your own friend list into this actual event itself. So Facebook, they make it very easy for us to create an event and not just try and depend on, search engine optimization, on people searching it or whatever. You can actually reach out to your own network and your own friends. Okay, so if, for example, right, I'm over here and I want to select all. Not recommended because you're going to have friends, you're going to have family, you're going to have a lot of people who may or may not be interested in an internet marketing event, right? In GrooveAsia or whatever else. So I don't recommend that you click on select all. I just clicked on it because I wanted to show you that by default, it's just going to go ahead and select the first 500 for you. And so that's just going to automatically select everything, right? So I'm going to close that out. And I click on invite. Hopefully, yes, it unselected everything for me. What I would recommend that you do, okay? You have a few options. If you don't have too many friends, I have thousands of friends on my actual list. So not recommended, but if you have some time, go through the list one by one by one by one, all the way down the list, right? And just kind of take a look whom you might want to invite. Maybe I want to invite Mike, right? Why wouldn't I want to invite Mike? We have Tuan, right, who is another one of our fellow Groove stars, and Alicia. And speaking of Groove stars, we saw Angie right up here. We got Coach Deb. We got, Donna Fox and Shirlene is another one of our fellow Groovesters. David Lemon, we all know who he is, right? Joe Jablonski. And so you get the idea, right? You can scroll down this list and you can select whom you want to select. Another option for you, right over here, you can see that right here on the side. The friends that you see over here are the ones that Facebook is actually suggesting to you. So if you don't want to go as suggested, right, you can select all friends. You can select whomever you have selected in your list, right, as close friends, acquaintances, anybody who may have joined you on online events, right? Anybody who might be a fellow Groovester or whatever else, right? So whatever it is that you have actually listed yourself as a list, the good news is you will be able to select them over here. And as you scroll down a little bit more, you will see a couple more options. For example, events that you previously hosted, events that you previously attended, maybe more events from your variety of groups and everything else. Okay, so with that, this is your way of actually inviting your friends and whomever you want to actually see this invitation right after you've already created your group. Okay, so with all of that, make sure that you understand you need to have this event done first. This is the only way that you're going to be able to invite people. All right, so with that, let's go back now and let's say that I want to recreate this entire thing from scratch. How would you do it? Okay, the really simple thing, and I'm just going to blow by this really quickly. You can customize it all you want later on. All right, but just so that you know, if you happen to be on your page right now, okay, on your own profile. And let me see if I can find this correctly. I mean, there's a couple of ways. Once you click over here, what's on your mind, right? You're actually able to, actually, it's not there anymore. There used to be create an event over here. But usually what we do is we're going to click on right up top here because they keep changing the things around. And so I guess right now, at the time of this video, the only option may be if you click on the menu, right up top over here. And so once you actually click on the menu itself, okay, you're going to see multiple things that you can create. You can create a post, you can create a story, you can create a room, a page, an ad, a group. And over here, if I move myself just a little bit, maybe you'll be able to, whoops, that's not it. That's moving the entire page. Let me try that one more time. There you go. Okay, so I move myself just a little bit. Over here, you can see that there is an option to create an event, right? So what you want to do is you want to click on where it says events. And now you will have the option to actually create the event. Let me move this back right over here so that we can actually see this a little bit better now. And over here, now you see that there's two options for you to create an event. Do you want to create an online event? Do you want to create an in-person event? Now, for all of us who are here right now, I'm sure you can agree, we want to select online event, right? Because this GrooveAsia launch event is going to be a 2-day launch event that is going to be virtual. It's going to be online. So regardless of whether you are using this to promote this launch event or something else, of course, we invite you to do it because you'll be able to do the exact same thing for anything, right? So over here, Again, you can call this whatever you want. I recommend that you call it as closely to this as possible. You can call this the exact same thing if you want, but I would recommend that you make some type of a small change so that you can actually differentiate yourself from all the other ones who might be copying and pasting the exact same thing. So if, let's say, for example, I just want to call this the GrooveAsia.cm launch event, right? And that's it. You can do that, all right? And make sure that whatever this is, okay, here's where you need to actually do your own time conversion. Let's go back to the GrooveAsia launch event page for just a moment. If you scroll down just a little bit, what you're going to see right here, okay, is when the event is actually going to take place. So keep in mind, even though we say that it's going to be on the 12th and 13th of June, it's going to be Saturday, Sunday. Of course, it's a global event, which means that for those 36 hours, you need to make sure that you also have the right time zone. Now, when it comes to Facebook events, okay, this is going to be based on your own current time zone. So wherever it is that you might be. So that's why you actually need to do your own time conversion first before you actually put in the time. So for example, if we go back over here, okay, you'll see that it's on Saturday, the 12th of June at 10 a.m. And it's going to end on Sunday, the 13th of June at 10 p.m. Okay, so those are the Southeast Asian times. If you are in EST time zone, okay, you're in the US, keep in mind, it's going to be Friday, June 11th at 8 p.m. And it's going to end on Sunday, June 13th at 10 a.m. Okay, so once again, you need to do your own time conversion. Make sure you know the correct dates and the correct time, and then put that as the date and time inside of Facebook itself. So for me, it's going to be Saturday, the 12th of June at 10 a.m. Okay, so I come over here and I'm going to input the 12th of June starting at 10 a.m. Again, it's going to be different for you depending on where your time zone might be. Now, there is an option for you to add an end date and time, right? We definitely want to do that because we want to let people know how long it's going to be. So I'm going to put the 13th of June at 10 p.m. Okay, because that's the time for my time zone. Okay, and then over here, you have the option to set the, you know, the privacy level. And so for me, I'm going to put public because I want everybody to be able to see this, right? So after that, the next step, right, is, well, actually for this particular page, it's done already. The next step, the way that you go there is, and let me turn off this banner right now because I just noticed that that is in the way, and so is this particular comment right here. Okay, and so is my name. Wow, so many things going on. Hang on, folks. There you go. Okay, so right down here, you will see that there is a next button, right? Click on next, and it will ask you what it is that you want to do. Okay, next it says location. Choose a way for people to join your event online. Now, it's not going to be in a messenger room. It's not going to be Facebook Live. You want to actually put the external link or set it as an external link because remember, we want to make sure that you use your affiliate link, right? So click on where it says external link. And once you do that, this brand new window or this brand new field is going to pop up and it's going to ask you the event link. What you want to do is you want to go back to where we came to earlier, right? GrooveAsia.cm/JV. Again, that's GrooveAsia.cm/JV. Right here where it says GrooveAsia launch event, okay? This is your affiliate link. What you want to do is copy this, and actually, if you want to double check it to make sure that everything works out correctly, you're going to right click on it and you're going to click on go to the actual page itself. And once you open up a brand new tab or a brand new window because you're checking things out, okay, if everything is working appropriately, okay, then this page should look very familiar to you because this is in fact the actual launch event page. And this time, this is attached to your affiliate link as well. Okay, so with that, this is the link that of course you want to make sure that you use. And for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and right click on this and I'm gonna copy this. And now when I go back to the event link, I'm just going to paste this in, okay? And now, as you can see right over here, online, right? It says online, this is where you wanna go to get the ticket or whatever else. You can see that this is our GrooveAsia affiliate link. Now, of course, you can shorten it if you want. Go to tinyurl.com, go to bit.ly or whatever else. All of that is up to you. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just simply going to go with this as is. Okay, and so you can obviously do whatever it is that you want. After that, we are done. And now I click on next. Okay, over here, this is where you can now enter in your description if you want. Now, you can put whatever you want. If you go ahead and go back to your, where is this? The actual promo tools, whether you click on swipes, okay, or whether you click on blog reviews, or whether you click on articles, you will actually see that there are a lot of pre-written content that is done for you already, including ones for social media. So if you simply want to use those, copy and paste it, you can, okay? But as I mentioned earlier, another option that you have is to simply copy and paste what I already have on this page, which is on facebook.com/GrooveAsiaCM, right? So if I want to simply copy all of this and now go over here towards this description and paste this in, I can do so, okay? I give you permission to swipe my files, to swipe my content if you want to, no issues. What you'll notice is that once you paste this in, of course, the formatting will not look perfect. And so you're gonna want to do a couple of things. Number one, make sure that you separate out the paragraphs so that we have a much better looking page over here. Okay, that's the first thing that you want to do. Give me a few seconds while I continue to do this. But another thing, after you're done with this, that you're going to want to do is, as you probably noticed, there are a couple instances inside of this description where I actually enter in the link. Okay, so for example, in the beginning, you will see full details. Go to grooveasia.cm/launch. It is recommended for you to change that. Why? Because when people go directly to grooveasia.cm/launch, that's not your affiliate link, is it? Right? So since it's not your affiliate link, you are not going to get credits. So instead, what you want to do, not only in the beginning, right, but also in the end where it says register now and get full details, instead of right here where it says grooveasia.cm/launch, right? I want you to copy. Actually, you need to go back over here to your JV page again. Okay, go back over here to your links, copy this affiliate URL one more time, because that just happens to be the way that I wrote the copy, right? I included the actual affiliate link inside of the copy itself. And so what I want to do in both situations is I want to go ahead and make sure that my affiliate link is actually placed inside the description. Does that make sense? Okay, so once you do that, everything is done. You can double check to make sure that the spacing looks good. There's no typo. Change whatever it is that you want to change. Customize whatever it is that you want to customize once you are done. And you double, triple, quadruple confirm that this is your affiliate link, okay? That means that you are done with the description. And now you can click on next. Once you're done, okay? Download the actual launch event cover photo right here if you want to use one, right? Save it onto your computer and then upload the cover photo right here. I'm just going to skip it because, I'm not going to put one. I already have one for this main one. I'm just showing this to you for demonstration purposes. And so for me, in the interest of time, I'm just simply going to click on create event. Okay, once I click on create event, just like how when you click on create event as well, give it a few seconds, just like how when you're publishing something on Groove Pages, it does take a little bit of time. And so once you scroll down, okay, you will be able to see that your page is done over here. And now if you want to, you can invite people right here on the side. Actually, again, you cannot see this anymore because my big fat head is right there in the way. Okay, there you go, right here on the side. You can see invite whomever you want. Go with friends, click on see all, and you'll be able to invite, I guess, whomever you really want. Again, right here at the top, as what I showed you earlier, is where the invite button actually is. So if you want to click on invite, okay, that's where you're going to be able to see all the different names that I showed you earlier in terms of whom you might want to invite. If you have different lists, if you have different events that you previously hosted or events that you previously attended, or the different groups that you might happen to be in. Okay, for example, all of my friends who happen to be in the Groove.cm group, right? All these people, I can select all of them if I wanted to and invite them into the actual event itself. So with that, I definitely recommend that if you need to watch this entire thing one more time, create your very own version of a Facebook event. Make sure that you use your very own affiliate link that you can find, once again, at grooveasia.cm/JV. And regardless of whether you want to use this to promote the GrooveAsia launch events, if you want this to promote the next Groove event, the next Groove webinar, the next Groove no BS thing, or the next Grooveathon, or whatever else, right? The most beautiful thing about using Facebook events is that as long as you're promoting some type of event, this will be able to work for anything that you want. So highly recommend it. I would probably say, yes, definitely shorten this link. If you have, let's say, your very own URL, even better, right? Just something that doesn't say affiliate.grooveasia.cm. If, for example, you have, I don't know, GrooveAsiaLaunchEvent.com, right? How cool would that event URL be, right? GrooveAsia Launch Event 2021.net or whatever, right? Go ahead and register another URL, redirect it right to your affiliate link. And it doesn't have to be specific to GrooveAsia launch event. It can be anything. And you can change that affiliate link to whatever it is that you happen to be promoting at that point in time, right? The point is, once you have your own URL, this will look so much more better than what you see right here, right? As you can see, and probably you'll have higher conversions as well. So this particular strategy is, of course, designed for you to be able to promote whatever it is that you want ultimately. But if you ask me, I definitely believe that this is a tremendously powerful and very, very underutilized strategy that you can use right now if you want to promote the upcoming GrooveAsia launch event, which is happening in just 2 weeks from now. Okay, don't just be a part of it. Participate in it. Join for as much of the 36 hours as you can. I'm probably gonna take intermittent naps for like 30 minutes here and there and just stay the entire time. I will be hosting, right? And in the next couple of days, I will also want to invite you to actually share with me who you want to see on the actual show. Who else you think we should invite? Because not only will we have speakers, not only will we have experts, we're also going to have expert panels. We're going to have, affiliate panels. We're going to have team panels. We're going to have all these different interactive stuff that, of course, makes perfect sense if you are a part of it and you can engage and you can interact just like how you're interacting with us right now. But of course, if there are people that you actually want to see, we are all open for it. And we want to invite you to also share your thoughts about whom you might want to see on that respect as well. All right, so with that is pretty much all that I have for you here today. We have Michelle saying thank you. I have my own URL. So excited. Very cool, Michelle. Definitely, if you have your own URL already, take advantage of it, use it. And with the whole Facebook event strategy, this is going to work very, very well for you as well. Okay, we also have Nicholas saying great training and information, but you have given me another idea for promos. I'll put something together and may share it with the team later. Awesome. So if you're wondering how you can get access to Mr. Nicholas's information about how you can actually get in touch with all of us, be a part of our community, okay? The team that Nicholas is talking about, and of course, you should already be able to see this because we've mentioned this a couple of times already, but grooveover.to/Groove Social. Okay, once you go over there, you will be able to find not only how you can connect with us on YouTube, on our private YouTube channel, but also our private Facebook group inside of our community, and also our public groups and everything else that is associated with GrooveAsia, so that you will be able to not only access the private information, the YouTube exclusive content, but also what Nicholas has just mentioned. He's going to create some additional content and share this exclusively with our community members only. All right, so especially inside of our private Facebook group, by the way, that's where the launch event is actually going to be happening for 36 hours. So that is the group that you definitely want to join. Okay, so once again, go to grooveover.to/Groove Social, and you will be able to join us there. And then Johnson is saying, thank you. You are very welcome. Always awesome to see you here as well. So in summary, today we talked about affiliate marketing yet once again, but more specifically today, we talked about how to promote with Facebook events, more specifically the launch event. If you want to watch this entire thing once again, follow step by step exactly what it was that I did, then hopefully you can also replicate a very similar page and event page for yourself so that you can also invite your friends, your network, and everyone else who might be able to find it directly online. Yet another tip, if you actually want to put in under the location your own city, okay, this will actually give you yet another advantage, because now anybody who might be in your city around you, okay, who are looking for Facebook events, your event is actually going to show up in their feed as well. Okay, so adding a location, something that I neglected to show you because it wasn't in the actual step-by-step process, but just to let you know, after everything that you have done, right, you've created your event page, you've gone ahead and invited everybody. If you want, also add in a location which includes your city, okay, an address in your city, and that is an additional way where people around your area will be able to find your Facebook events. And as a result, you will be able to reach out to people whom you don't even know in the first place, who might happen to be just living around where you are. So with all of that, just some additional tips and tricks, and of course, more tricks will be shared inside of our private communities. So make sure that you join us in there right now, okay? And so with all of that, make sure that you take fast action to promote. We are only 2 short weeks away, actually less than that, because it's going to be happening not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that. And so time is of the essence. If you want to make sure that you maximize this time for your promotion, and of course, during the event itself, we are going to promote the upgrades for GrooveAsia and the account and everything like that. So it's going to give you more commissions. It's more ways for you to make affiliate income and everything else. Everything that we do, guys and gals, is all for you. So you are welcome. So with all of that, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for your time to be here today. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next few days on the inside. Cheers, folks. Do it right now. Create your first Facebook event, and of course, share that with us. We look forward to seeing your results. See you guys. You gotta get into the groove.